2 Shiurim Meyuchodim, was Baal al-Giula mit Meyasser gewähren und mit Parsim gewähren. Und das sind die Shiurim, was zu Nomen gegeben, Chitas.
Welcome to Chita Short and Simple for Tuesday, Yud Sivan.
Review of Parshas Naso. This rather lengthy section contains 3 concepts. Number 1, the ceremony for the Seta, a suspected adulteress who was witnessed going into seclusion with another man despite being warned not to associate with that individual. The woman is brought to the Beis Hamikdash. This section of the Torah is written on parchment and then soaked in water until the ink dissolves. The woman drinks the water, and if she indeed willingly committed adultery, her belly miraculously swells and she dies a gruesome death. If she is unharmed by the waters, she is cleared of any suspicion. Number 2, the laws of the individual who vows to be a Nazir. Such a person must abstain from wine and grape products, allow his or her hair to grow, and may not come into contact with the human corpse. At the conclusion of the time of the vow, the Nazir brings certain offerings to the Beis Hamikdash. And then we end with the Birkas Kehanim, the priestly blessings. Today's shir in Tehillim is Kapitelach Samach through Samach Hey.
In today's Tanya, we finish off Parak Gimel. So we're talking about the fact that all of creation is completely bottled to the divine chayas that is creating it. And to illustrate that, the Alter Rebbe uses a mashal. He uses the mashal of sunlight. A ray of light can shine across space and illuminate the earth and all its inhabitants. But when that ray of sunlight is within the sun, its light is absolutely nothing. Although it might still exist somewhat within the sun, it's completely bottled and insignificant. And it's only when the sun is distant and its light is seen that this individual ray seems to have an existence independent of the sun, when really it doesn't. Now, the same thing that Alter Rebbe tells us is with the seemingly independent existence that the creations have from Hashem, where really it's only from a physical perspective that they could be said to exist. Because really, it's like a ray of sun within the sun. But this mashal isn't perfect, though, because the sun isn't actually present everywhere. And there is places where a ray of sunlight will seem to have some existence. Whereas Hashem is everywhere. And therefore, there's no place where there's a ray of sun without outside of the sun, because everything is really within Hashem in that way. Even though we can't see that physically, and it does seem like everything does have an independent existence. So the question then becomes, how is this possible? And to answer that, the Alter Rebbe will first need to give us a preface. See more in tomorrow's Tanya.
In today's Hayam Yom, we learn that serving Hashem through Chassidus includes many different levels. The lowest level is spiritual lifelessness, when a person feels cold and disconnected. In contrast, there is also revival, when a person becomes spiritually alive. Natural human intellect on its own is cold and limited, but when a person's mind understands something godly and that understanding awakens real feeling and excitement for Hashem, that is like coming back to life spiritually.
In today's Sefer Mitzvahs, we have the mitzvahs all say that in the case that you need to nullify a vow, you should follow the halachos. In today's Sefer Mitzvahs, we have 3 mitzvahs. First is mitzvah say that a Nazir should not drink wine. Second is the mitzvah say that a Nazir should not eat grapes. Third is the mitzvah say that a Nazir should not eat raisins.
Thank you for listening to today's Chitas Short and Simple.